What's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna actually check out one of my local fish stores. It's actually my main fish store. I come here about once a week, and actually props to this fish store because they are actually the ones that got me into the hobby to begin with. So yeah, it's a really nice day out, so I figured I'd make a video and show you guys what they offer. So anyways, let's do this. When I first got into the hobby, I actually came to this store basically not knowing anything. I kind of like walked around and was looking at the tanks. I kind of knew I wanted a saltwater tank. The staff here is very approachable. So they approached me, they were asking me questions, and I was like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I just want a tank. They have a big showroom of all different types of tanks. Like, you know, you get a 125. There's a 135 down there. They're pretty big systems. And then they have little nano ones over here. Don't see Pora. Then you got your 75 gallons, your 60 gallon breeder here, your 90 gallons, so anything under 100 gallons, and then you get to your 40s and 20s. So they got basically any size you need, and they can actually make a list for you, and so you can see how much the cost is. It breaks it all down. Obviously, these are just the aquarium box. You're gonna need filters, you're gonna need wave makers, lights, live rock, and all those things. So they'll make a list with everything, just as long as you tell them what you need. Also, they have here these other fluval type tanks, and it's pretty cool because they actually give you they sell it to you in like a package. Now over here, I love these things. I always play around with them. You can make your own aquascape here, and you got all your rocks. Little fake plants, and you can play around with it and make your own aquascape here. They're working on this tank. It's going to be their display tank, and it's going to be fresh water, but they haven't finished it yet. But once they finish it, I'll probably do an update and show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if you guys noticed, this actually is the one that inspired me to get a Red Sea Reefer as well. As you can see here, it's a very nice tank. They have a good blend of blue and white. I run all blues. And they're also using the 4-part complete reef care. They sell all Red Sea products over here. You can get your, this is where I get mine. I've done videos and reviews on it. But yeah, they have all the additives and supplements and lights. They have the reef mats over here. The dosers, the pumps, the wave makers. Which they do help me a lot, because sometimes if you have any malfunctions, they can actually help you out with a warranty, and they can give you a part until you get your own. So at least your tank is not suffering from that whole warranty shipping time, because not having your main pump running in your tank for several days could be pretty detrimental. So they'll help you out with that here too, which is huge. It's a huge lifesaver for sure, and I've had that happen. Also, they have so many dry goods here. Like, I'll walk through the aisle so you guys can get a perspective on it. It's pretty massive, and they have pretty much a mix between salt and fresh water. Any supplies you need. We got little testers, little wave makers, hang on the back skimmers. They have a huge fluval. So just like they have a lot of Red Sea products, they also have a lot of fluval. It's a pretty good brand, I think. I think they mainly focus on freshwater. If you need something, it's here. You know. Actually, my 75-gallon fish only system is fluval. All fluval too. I love these mandarin gobies. These look amazing. Look at this. He's pretty big too. Got some little Recordias, little rock flower anemones. I found him. This is what I'm gonna get. He's a little jumpy, so I'm gonna have to get a lid. Actually, they have the perfect lid here. It has the perfect dimension, so I'm gonna take that home as well. If you do get a wrasse, they do tend to jump, so you might want to consider having a lid. There's nothing worse than waking up in the morning and, you know, seeing your fish in the carpet just kind of dehydrated. That's happened to all of us. Also, my neon goby, actually one of them kind of wasn't doing very well. I think it had a parasite. Even though he was eating, he was very skinny and he didn't make it. But I'm thinking about getting him partner. I think I'm gonna get him too. It's over here. We'll see if they link up. I think the best part about this store is the fact that they have the service department. This is the only store that actually have a relation with the staff. I call this store, they know who I am before they, that's just, it's a good thing or a bad thing, but they actually know when I'm calling. You know, they pick up the phone and they're like, hey Joe, how's it going? And they always answer their phone. But it's just really nice to have that support because it's a big deal. So this is a food I use. I use this and a little bit of these are jumbo, and then I mix it with just regular mysis for the smaller fish, but the tangs go crazy for this food. And here's the lid over here. So this is a 24 by 24 and it's a Red Sea. So I'm gonna try to put it together. We'll see how that goes. Look at this tank, guys. This is a 31 gallons and it looks amazing. You don't have to have anything crazy big, you know. You can just have this, and I appreciate smaller tanks as well. We're getting the goods, we're getting the goods. Here comes the 6 line. It's gonna be the first fish in my frag tank, so I'm kind of excited. You know, it's another excuse to get fish. Scooped it out, we scooped it out. So guys, we got the fish, we got the food, and we got the lid. So I'm pretty excited to set this up when we get back. Fish Gallery, Athens, Georgia. If you're in the area, these guys are great. We just got done having a conversation. I mean, I can spend all day having conversations with them. Like, we all, because in this community, we all learn from each other. We were like, it was funny because we were like talking and I was talking with the owner. He's like, no, I learned this from you and this. And I was like, oh, really? Like, you know, you never, you know, that's why this hobby is so wonderful. There's, you know, it's almost like endless knowledge and, you know, sharing experiences and, you know, we can all put in the pool in order for us to have more success and thrive because, you know, but yeah, I have fun here. It was always nice stopping by, talking with the owners. The staff is great. So let's go home. It's getting kind of late. And we might stop at Costco on the way back. So just like that, we're back. And it's pretty funny because I didn't know I have flatworms. So I go there with a bunch of frags and as we're acclimating them, I thought they were acopopods because the frag tank does have a lot of copepods as well. But they were like, yeah, I think those are flatworms. And then I look at it and I know about flatworms. I've had them in the past and I have them for sure already again. And the reason I probably didn't catch it is because in my main tank, I have a bunch of wrasses and a lot of things to keep him at bay. But in my frag tank, it's only one system. So whatever I have here, I'm going to have in the other tank. But I don't have any fish. You know, I got a few snails in there and that's pretty much it. So picked up a 6-line wrasse. I think a 6-line wrasse is a perfect fish for the frag tank. It'll keep everything at bay. It's going to be free food for him. And I'm gonna try that approach. Now that I know, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, see if I can keep it at bay. And I think that's what we can do. I mean, we honestly getting rid of 100% of our pests, whether it be bristleworms, aptasia, flatworms, getting rid of 100% of them is really, really, really tough. I think the best practice is just to keep them at bay and slowly start adding biological and natural solutions for your pests or whatever issues you have going on the tank. I usually do that approach first, and if that doesn't work, then I will go ahead and start looking for a chemical solution. But for now, we're gonna go ahead right now. We're gonna put the 6-line wrasse in. It's been acclimating. I just finished the lid. So it's lights out. So the frag tank didn't have a lid. So of course it's a wrasse, especially a 6-line. So it probably will start jumping. So I got a lid. It's a perfect lid for it. And I think he'll be super, super happy here. Let's put him in. Let's put the fish in. That's Nichelle standing over there. That's why I was looking over there. So I'm gonna put the neon goby first. And there he goes. All right, now we got the 6-line wrasse. I do not quarantine. I used to have a quarantine tank, but after a while I realized that even though I had quarantine and done the whole copper treatment for months, and I still got fish disease, so I said heck with it. And there it goes. They just met. The Nyangobis paired up. They're twitching. They're doing the whole submissive ritual. It is so, so cute and awesome. Let me see if I can capture this, guys. Right there. They just found each other. And no aggression. Just curiosity. He probably thinks it's his long lost partner. He's approaching him. And he turns around. And he's doing a little faint twitch. That usually means submissive. Now I purposely chose a smaller one. You can tell the size difference. So that way they can pair up, but they already met. Oh, the dotty back is going after him. He took a little bite at him. Hey, leave him alone. Because he is getting, unfortunately, he is getting close to the dotty back's home. That was more of like a stay away nip. And just like that, we are done for today. I had a blast. I love going to the Fish Gallery in Athens store. If you're in the Atlanta, Athens area, make sure to check them out. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. See you guys. Happy reefing.